Hello viewers, good day everyone. Thank you for coming back to watch this tutorial. The title we have today is how to calculate the number of trips of red mud that will fill your foundation. That is, you have finished the construction of your foundation, the right round block walls and all the internal block walls and all the short pillars. Now you want to fill the foundation and you always confused, should I just be buying and buying until the thing will fill up? The answer is you shouldn't do that, or you can do trial and error if you are there watching on site. But there is a way to have a little knowledge. There is a way to have a little knowledge of the total number of red mud that is required. And this is it. Let's go. We are going to be using this simple sketching. This is just 2 rooms, a room and a little store by the side. From here to here is 5 meters. From here to here is 4 meters, and I called it room A. From here to here is 3 meters. Then the same from here to here, that is from here to here, still that 5 meters. Now, we want to fill these 2 areas. That is an example. Now, the first thing that we need to know before this filling is this. You assume the type of a vehicle that is going to bring the sand to you. Okay, let's say you are going to use a tipper. We know tipper. And each trip of tipper always carries 5 meter cube of red mud. That is the volume that a tipper can carry. Now let's write it down. 1 trip, watch my hands and follow it. 1 trip of tipper carrying a red mud is always 5 meter cube, or they always call it a 5 cubic tipper. That's the normal language that is being used by the people making use of it. 5 cubic meter. Now, once you have known this, the next thing you should do is calculate the volume of this area and this area to know the volume that is required. How do you calculate? Step 1. You do the formula for calculating the volume is simply length times width times height. Now, let's assume that the height of this foundation, that is when you the person laid 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The person laid 6 blocks, and I've told us in our other video that how to calculate the height is the mortar 25 millimeter and the block, which is 225 millimeter. If you add them together, that is 250 millimeter. And mortar block, when each one from there to here is 250 millimeter. That's 250 millimeter times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or let's convert it to meter first. 0.25, because it's meter that we are going to use to calculate. 0.25 times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you calculate it, you see it is 1.5 meter. Now let's say the person laid 3 blocks on the ground. Now when it comes out on the ground, it lays another 3 blocks. Then the total height of the for filling is 1.5 meter. Now The length we already know, 5 meter. 5 meter times the width, which is 4 meter. 4 meter times the height, which we have gotten now, 1.5 meter. 1.5 meter. Now let's use our calculator. 5 times 4 times 1.5. 5 times 4 times 1.5. Let's say is okay. We are calculating for room A. That's for room A. 5.4 plus 1.5. Okay, is approximately, let's say, 30 meter cube. 30 meter cube. Calculate it yourself. I'm using my head. Then for room B, the same thing applies. The volume, length times width times height. It is the length is let's say the higher length is 5 meter times width, which is 3 meter. 3 meter times the same height, 1.5. What do we get? 22.5 meters. 22.5 meter cube. Now add both of them together. 30 plus 22.5, which is 30 meter cube plus 22.5 meter cube. What do we have? Let me do some calculation. It means 52.5 meter cube. 52.5 meter cube. That's the total volume that is required to fill this little foundation. Total volume required to fill this little foundation. Now, we already know that 5 meter cube, we already know that 5 meter cube gives us 1 trip of red mud. Now, what it means is what will 52 meter cube give us? 52.5 meter cube. This divide this times 1. If you do the mathematics, what you will get is approximately 11 trips. 11 trips. That is 52.5 divided by 5 times 1. That's how to do it. You get approximately 10 point something, but approximately 11 trips of red mud. Now, on calculation, we got 11 trips of red mud is what is required, but the actual is not always the same. Why? Because during excavation, there was a lot of sand that was excavated from the ground. Though those sand that was excavated is what will also be used to backfill and fill back, and most of them will heap all this area and will heap up in this area. Now, this calculation is just a guide to tell you that the total number of red mud that I need will not reach 11 trips. It should never exceed these 11 trips. You understand? You should be saying, okay, let me divide it into 2, 5 trips, 4, 5 trips, because there is already a sand that has been excavated, which will also be reused. So this is an estimate, a guide, and not actual. Having a knowledge of how to calculate the number of trips of red mud that will fill your foundation will help you as a client to know. When someone will quote a exorbitant bill to you, it will take 20 trips. You say, how possible? You can, with this knowledge, you can do a little mathematics for yourself, following the same procedure to know whether you ask the person question, please, what is the depth? Please, what is the length? Or you can use a tape, take it the dimension in meter for yourself and do the calculation. so that you monitor where your money is going, so that you don't waste too much money on the material for your construction work. So that is it for today. Whenever you want to build, always remember Wonder Builders. We are the best in this town, in Imba City, and we are moving forward. Feel free to share to your friends for them to have a knowledge of this tutorial. If you are not an engineer, a young one engineer or experienced engineer, you can add to the teaching in the comment section so that everybody will gain knowledge and will grow together. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.